Carrot less than 3.
Hey, hello, what's up? Welcome back to me and for you also. What's up, Ilu? What's up, Canada? Thank you for the resub, Ilu and Canada. You're already in the Netherlands. Damn, time flew by. Holy crap. Today I saw that Arca started a stream, but it lasted like 40 seconds or so. I think I heard your voice in the stream, Kana. Dude, do I even remember how to speak in English? Holy crap. Has been a long time. How are you doing, guys? So, I did said on Discord, if you remember, in the announcements section, that I was going to take a... Let me show you. What did I said? Yeah. About that. Monday 12. I was returning Monday 12 of September. We are almost at the 12th of October. So yeah, I went a month over. Just chilling. And so I was my intention to return on Monday 12, but as I spoke with Elo and Arcas and a lot of people, the self-doubt and bashing on myself took over. Hey, say hello for me, Canada, to Drake, Raven, Arcas, and Manon. How you doing, guys? How is it going over there? Are you having fun? Yeah, I was telling Arcas and Ilu that because I started streaming pretty much every day, I didn't have time for self-doubt and stuff like that. And when I took the weeks off, I started overthinking things. And I started saying, should I be streaming? Is anyone going to miss me if I don't stream anymore? Am I even doing a good job? Am I even, I don't know, contributing to something good? Or I'm just doing it for doing it? Playing Uno. Ooh, that's a good game for when you get together with friends. Oh, I wish I was there with you guys. So yeah, I started overthinking things, and then I said, let's take an extra week. Thank you for the hydrate, Arcas. I'm actually drinking water right now, so it's fitting. Yeah. One day, I will be able to allow myself to make one of those trips. Well, it wasn't an extra week, it was like 1 month, so it didn't help.
Hello from abroad.
Hey Ray, welcome back. Thank you for the Savi, and I hope you guys are having fun. Yeah, it didn't help at all, because I took the week and I started overthinking again. Stop cheating the system, Arcas. That's not a hydrate. Stop it, you man-child. Yeah, I started overthinking again things. That extra week, it wasn't good, because I started thinking, should I actually do that? Should I come back? And then I took another week, and another week, and it became a month and a half. But I have been... Hype train. Hey Raven, how you doing? Thank you for the Savi. I think we get keep... Oh, okay.
Whoop, and he is back. Tongue.
Hola. How you doing? Hey Arman, how you doing? Welcome back. Thank you for the Savi. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the videos. So, what have I been doing actually this past month and a half? Oh, hey Love, how you doing? The Argentinian streamer is back. Best? I don't know about that. Argentinian? Yes. So, what have I been doing other than touching a lot of grass? I have been going out with friends and family on the weekends, getting some good old beers and eating out, chilling. thing that I wasn't doing because I was streaming almost every day. So I have been doing that. You could say that's touching grass. I have been helping my mom and dad. They are remodeling a little bit, and I have been helping them. That's good. That's healthy, I guess. And I have been learning some 3D modeling. I think I did tell you guys a long time ago that I was learning Blender, because the software I use is a little bit more limited than Blender. So I started learning with my sister. She's also working with me. Well, I will work with her. So we started learning some good old 3D modeling in Blender. It's a process, I might say. It's not easy. Compared to the software we were using before, holy crap. There is a lot of things to learn. So we have been doing that. I think I started before I stopped I started before I stopped streaming. We were doing some learning every Tuesday. What have you been doing, guys? Lurk. Are you on a rental house, a Airbnb or something like that? I have seen Ilu's drawings, paintings from Inktober. They are really amazing. She has been posting on Discord. What did I do with Discord? Did I close it? I think I did. Let me open it again. Let's show everyone Ilu's paintings. Oh, and she posted another one. Will you look at that? Damn, Ilu, you're going nuts. So is it all ink, Ilu? Or you are combining it with something else? Oh yeah, you should be happy. They are looking amazing. It's all ink? How do you make the colors? Are they colored inks? Am I missing something? I thought the inks were only black, black and white. This one is amazing. Oh. It will be better if I mix mediums rather than just inks. What is mediums? Colored ink. Oh. I never knew they were colored inks. That shows how much I know about painting. This one is really cute. The little babies. This one is awesome. I do like when there is a awesome nails as well. I do like when there is like a negative. Nah, this is not negative. Like a darker background on inks. You can get inks on all colors. Huh. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I think it is the second one we had in this channel. Oh, this one is pretty dope. The Eiffel Tower. Choo choo. Oh, this one is the one you were talking about, negative space. So let me show you a little bit what I have been doing. It's not too much to go about, but it is something. I am learning. We are learning. So we started with, my idea was to start with a simple little house and learn different techniques in that. So this is our progress so far. It's not a lot, but it is something. Ooh. Try to show off my nails every time I redo them. That's good. That's good. Have to be proud about them. You put a lot of work. Oh crap! I did. I did move these things to the other screen. Let me. Can I change this? Because this is covering everything. It's covering my OBS. Okay, we can do this. We can have this. And we can this. Don't think I know what I'm doing. This is just rearranging the UI. So this is my progress so far. It's not too much, but it is something. Oh no, I have everything open. This is something I still don't know how to deal with. When you have a collection of stuff and they all open up, I'm pretty sure there is a way to close them all at once instead of having to do it manually. Because I did press a couple of times, I did press some keys that I didn't know which one they were. Like when you do something without knowing and they all expanded, and holy crap, then you have to close them manually. It's better than most people can do. Thank you. So, oh well, this is in Spanish because I have been doing it with my sister and she doesn't know English, so I have to we didn't name everything in. Well, I did name some stuff in English. I can avoid it, but most of the things I did name them in English, so we could understand each other. So if I turn off these, we can see a little bit of the. Okay, it's not too much to go about. This is the bedroom we have been working on. This is cloud simulation that it is pretty amazing, but it's kind of a nightmare because holy crap, the computer chokes when you make the cloud simulation, and it's pretty dope. It does look pretty dope. So this is one of the most annoying things so far I found on Blender. Then the other day we started modeling a chair. This is our progress so far. This came out really cool. We did find a reference, and we started modeling this little chair. It's looking pretty dope. Oh, hey.
It's the most lovely Argentinian guy I know. Hope all is well. My alarm rings in 6 hours, so can't be here. Disappointed face. Enjoy the stream, Gecko and chat.
Hey, thank you for the resub, Tyne. The only Argentinian you know, I'm guessing. How you doing? So yeah, this is the modeling in 6 hours. Are you working on Sundays, Tyne? This is the only chair we have. We have to make like a little, I don't know, an island and a kitchen or something like that. And this is how it looks when you render it so far. With textures and lights and, well, not so many lights. You have to load all the textures at first. This is how it looks, the little chair. Outside is pretty plain so far. You have to give the software a second to render it, to get the details. The one and only. Oh, F1 is in 6 hours. Oh, I forgot you're an F1 boy. Max Verstappen can win the world title. Nice, nice. What is it, the race time? In which country? I should turn on the little roof. Suzuka, Japan. Nice. Oh yeah, that's gonna be super early. This is the bedroom. We started making a little dresser. Do you call this a dresser? We did put some lights, but we didn't model the lamps so far. But we did put some lights to check how it will look. I put some, I don't know how you call this, ambient lighting, like LED strips in the headboard of the bed. Hey, thank you, Tyne. And thanks for passing by. Hopefully I will see you soon. We'll see how we keep going with this streaming thing. It's a little deck we have been working on. For example, this uses this modifier that loop repeats a single object. This is pretty useful. You use this a lot instead of having to model every single board. You can change this. You can change the length and it keeps going. That's pretty dope. That's something that the software we were using before it didn't have at all. So you have to model a board and then start duplicating it and moving it certain amount of distance. For example, in this you can offset it by a different amount. This is 1 and 10%. You put like this, you can separate it a little bit more. So it is pretty good. It's pretty powerful what you can do with this. I think we did the same with the roof. Yeah, this is a repeat, an array it's called. If you turn off this, bloop, it disappears. We did the same with this. So it isn't that as crazy as it looks, but it takes a while to get used to using these tools. It ain't easy. Then you have stuff like Boolean operations that it eats chunks. So you can have a little window. Instead of having to model everything, you just put another object that intersects with the thing you want to cut, and you get that. You get those holes. If I turn them off, loop, they disappear. So that's pretty good. I think in this side we did it the good old way. Yeah, we did it manually, so when you check this is repeated, and then we had to cut the little window. So this is harder, I guess. Some people prefer to do this instead of using booleans. So this is the progress so far from what we were learning with my sister, but I have been also working on an old model. I think I showed it once on stream. I don't know if I showed the model. I think I showed the images, pictures of it, the final render of it. So because I have been learning a little bit more, I have been upgrading this old model with the newfound knowledge I have. I think the last versions of this, they were these before I started messing with it. This is the last thing I did with this. This is a cool car I really like. 1980s Porsche 911. This was the progress so far. But then let me show you what I have been working on. Making it a little bit more realistic, you could say. I'm pretty sure it's still super far away. So, what did I do here? I did change some things. And quite a lot of things. This is gonna take a while because, holy crap, this is a complex. Oh, well, that's not a lot. So what did I do here? Mainly, I did change some parts, some shapes in the car. I made it more like a race car, you could say. What did I change? Well, I started learning how to paint in 3D. That's pretty much why I started modifying this. This is pretty awesome, being able to paint over your model. Is a process. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty... Well, most of the issues I had them because I don't have all the pieces in one object. So I had to paint these lines and then come to the door and try to match them, the direction and the width of the line. So that was, holy crap, that was a process. If I do this and I show you in texture paint, you can see what I'm talking about. You know what? I should change the category to art or something instead of just chatting. Although I am chatting. But just in case. Oh my goodness. You put art and you get 1,000 games called art something. Ew. Should I change the title? Yeah. There you go. Let's save that. So how do you paint? You might ask. A lot of paint. So for example, you could paint here, but when you do that, you get a lot of distortions. If you do this, and you say, okay, I'm making a straight line. You see it as a straight line here, but when you do this, it's not a straight line at all. As you can see, it's a mess. So pretty much what you have to do is this thing, open up the model and try to paint here. At least that's what I found the best way to do it so far. So when you do a straight line here, then you can see it is actually a straight line in the model. It is... It can be complicated, Ilu, and this is pretty much nothing compared to what people do in this software. But it is a progress. You don't get here from one day to the other. That's for sure. It flows with the contour, yeah. So that's how I paint this. But as you can see, if I do this, it stops here because the door is not in the same object. So that was the stinking nightmare about this. Same thing happens here. The roof is in another object. I still don't know if there is a way to tell the software, okay, so I'm gonna paint all these objects at once. Can you allow me to do that? I still don't know if you can do that. I guess a way to go around that will be to join this, with the door, with the car. Have the same problem here. If I do this, bloop, you don't have anything in there. So yeah, I don't wanna join everything together because it is easier to work when you have more than one piece. What's going on here? I should have a couple of stripes in there. Let me see. Do I have them? Oh yeah, I have them. That's weird. The only 3D I've done was so basic. Yeah, but it is a... This is... You see this and you think, oh, this is so complex. But this was pretty much brute force. I don't know if I can explain that. Like, I learned a little bit of the software and I just went for it. I remember I started modeling. If somebody that knows about this software looks at this, it might tell you, oh my god, this is awful. This is so badly done. So that's why I'm saying it is brute force. For example, this part is awful. You can see that this is not right. But back then, I didn't know better. And I did wanted to work on something that it will motivate me to keep learning. So I went with something pretty complicated to be one of the first things. It's not the first thing I learned with this software, but some of the first things. For example, as you can see, this is a mirror image. You don't model. If it is symmetric, you don't model everything, you just mirror it. That's pretty good. That saves you a lot of time. For example, if we show it, you can see that we have a big gaping hole in here. So that saves you a lot of time. Pretty much everything is like that, yeah. Everything that can be mirror, it is mirror. Even the doors, and the mirrors, and the little handles, the wheels, everything. For some reason, oh yeah, I was thinking, why do I not have a mirror bumper? And I remember it's because I have a little exhaust on one side. So I did model everything mirror, and then when I got to the time of put the little exhaust, then I applied the mirror modifier, and then I modified this side. That's a limitation that I don't know if you can somehow avoid it, like having a mirror object but modifying it only in one side. I don't know if there is a way to do that. But yeah, that's the only, I think it's the only part of the car that is not mirror, for that simple reason, because it's not symmetric. But pretty much everything else, I should mirror this again. So other thing I started doing, because in the previous cars you can see that blur, where are they? Here. The previous cars you can see that they are kind of way too perfect. This is way too smooth. There is no defects at all. There is no texture in the wheels. Hey, good night, Canada. Have a good one, guys. Have a lot of fun. Drink some beers for me, the ones that drink. Who drinks in that group? Raven and Arcas? And Manon? So yeah, was way too smooth and perfect. All the plastic bits, the paint, the glass, the rubber in the wheel. So I started. You could say it is too much, too many scratches and stuff like that. I did put some scratches in the windows. I put some shininess variation in the wheels. And made the plastic a little bit more like, I don't know, like it is. When you have I don't know, an electronic thing, I don't know, a cell phone or something that it is black, the first things you get is all smooshed when you touch it and stuff like that. So I try to do something like that. Hydrate. Yeah, you hydrate. So that's one of the things I try to get from this. Make it a little bit more. You could say this is way too much. But if you check race cars, they are kind of a mess. They're pretty scratched and scuffed. I would like also to learn, for example, this is a stencil. That's something really cool that you can do. You can have a stencil and paint over it, and it gets transferred to the model. I would like to try to make like matte splats behind the wheels. I should try that. I don't know if it makes a lot of sense to have matte splats, but it could add something if you don't go way too crazy. For example, let me show you how I did this. It's pretty dope. I'm actually into race cars now that I ride with Gon. That was an experience. Yeah, I saw some clips. Pretty funny. Yeah, they are, dude. When you get on cool cars, it's a total different experience than going from point A to B on a regular, I don't know, regular car compared to a sports car. That total different experience. For example, this one started like a regular car, and I started changing it into more as a race car. If you check, if you check these two images, for example, I did change this is the Uchi spoiler that the car spoiler wing, I think it's called wing in English, that the car came with, and I changed it for one a little bit more racy. Then I widened the wheel arches to have a more like a race car stance. I did lower the front spoiler. What else did I change? I think I got rid of this at the end. This is something super 80s. This little detail, plastic detail, yeah, I got rid of that. And then, as you can see, I made a... It's not too detailed, the interior. That's something that adds a lot, having something to show. Because this is pretty unrealistic. So I did added a pretty basic interior, but that's the trick. It has a shifter, a sequential shifter, a handbrake, 2 seats, a wheel, a little dashboard. Let me see if I hide this. Also, this that I'm doing right now of rendering in real time, this is super hard on the computer, on the CPU mainly. Before the GPUs that we have right now, this was a dream, pretty much, doing this, rendering in real time, because this is ray tracing. This is totally ray trace. This is not cheating. Like, it's not. It wouldn't be cheating, but in video games there is no ray tracing. Well, nowadays there is some ray tracing. You have some ray tracing on shadows and some reflections, but this is all ray trace. There is no baked lights at all. But if you do this way faster. So I did a little roll cache to make it more racy. Before I didn't have these things. Oh, I forgot to put this on shade smooth. What's going on? Shade smooth, it's not working. Why? Oh, here we go. There is something and we don't know why. Did I touch this? Nope. Why are you doing this? This is a modifier. Skin modifier is pretty dope, but I still don't know how to deal with this. This is something that it's used a lot to make trees and roots and stuff like that. You just make a little... You just throw lines and it builds like a shell around it. So that's pretty dope. Of course, this is mirror. If I turn this off, yep, look. So yeah, this is pretty basic. There is not a lot of details, but for exterior rendering, it does the trick, I guess. Let me find the roof because I did hide it. Look. So yeah, when you make an exterior render, you can say it is enough detail to sell the illusion. Not talking about Ilu. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have been working on. Also, I did cheat a little bit on you guys. I did play the game. Arman knew about it. He's a little detective. I heard my name, yeah. I was talking about that the interior is pretty simple, but it sells the illusion. I could put more details in it, but this as it is right now compared to this is day and night. So it helps a lot having an interior. Before we had before that I had another material in the